Hello, hello, hello. Something happened. It was not meant to happen. Or something didn't happen, was meant to happen. That... Where did that go? What did I do? Did I mess things up? Oh no. How you doing today? You're doing good. You're doing great. Are you ready to learn? Mr. C is. So we'll have some fun today. With some hypnosis. Mr. Cuddles, what are you talking about? You know we're doing a live show. Especially the hypnosis, sir. So I'm doing something right now, which I may have messed up that other thing. Because usually I press buttons to change my camera. But I'm not right now. I'm doing it all on autopilot. No hands. So that's going to be fun to see how it goes. So in about 10 seconds, look, no hands. No hands, not pressing buttons. And then, hopefully if it all works, we zoom in. Look at that. Doing a bit of my own directing on autopilot. But how are you today? How are you? Oh look, it changed back again. Thank you, Kevin Long, for hitting the thumbs up. In fact, look, there's an autopilot. Ready? Once again. I said autopilot once again. There we go. So we'll see how it goes today. I won't be doing it on the main hypnosis part because that makes no sense. Your eyes are closed. And on the pre-show, Kevin said everyone put a thumbs up there. So thank you and welcome. Welcome. No problems, my friend. Listening in the background. I'm doing great. I feel great. I feel great. So, had a nice workout today, had a good sleep. Had some crazy dreams. I've been having a lot of crazy dreams recently. But thank you for asking. Hey Rosella, all the way on Facebook. Welcome, my friend. You ready for the next autopilot? Just like that. And if we want to go and zoom in a little bit more, you never know, it might be on autopilot. That means I can do this with my hands while it does the job. Like that. I didn't know that was a feature in the system software that I'm using. Hey Michelle, welcome. Great to have you here. Yeah, oh, the flying entry disappeared. You never know, it might just happen randomly. No. Christy, welcome back. Ah, Superstar's here as well. The only thing is I'm not looking in the camera like I usually do. But maybe I don't need to. That's what I was thinking. So Number one, I like the color black. I have like 4 black shirts. But I got this same one in blue, so I wear this in blue sometimes. So that's a problem though, that when it changes the screen, I think the it removes the comment. But yeah, I got this one in black and in blue. And then I wear black shirts a lot as well. But sometimes other ones make an appearance. But no reason. Well, the reason is I like. Maybe it makes me look a little bit more slim. Who knows? That's true. Mr. Cuddles. Shush that. Yes, he does. I know I'm a bit behind on the chats. If he wants his own show, he better buy his own equipment. So, who's in my chat, in my group? As always, it doesn't come through. Because it's a private secret group. Hey, Ali, great to have you here. Amazingly wonderful. Another superstar. Another superstar. Yes, not AI. I just set up a ton of scenes to go to main camera, second camera, main, because I've got to do it 15 seconds each. That's why I was pulling out the comments, sorry. So it goes main, second, main, zoom, main, subscribe, second camera, main, zoom 1, zoom 2, main, second camera, main, second camera like now. So I'll see how it all goes. But I would never be AI. Never in... Would I be AI? Could I program myself to be AI? I hope not.
Because it would all go crazy.
In every way.
I'd sound like this. Or a little bit like this. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
I think this could be a good hypnosis. That's right. Relax. All the way into trance. But welcome, Grim. Oh my goodness, that's the problem. How do I stop that happening? Every time the camera changes, it pulls out the comment. But great to have you here, Grim. Well, I'm pleased that you're here to be able to listen. Yes. Did you get the crazy rain in the night, all night? It felt like it. And then, I don't know, like when I was leaving my place about 9:45, the sun was out. Yeah, that comment thing, that's going to be an issue. I need to fix that. Every time the scene changes, it takes away the comment. But no pigeons today. I don't think I got piercing blue eyes. I got blue eyes. See, now I've got to zoom in. Have I got funny eyes? The wind will change. And I'll be stuck like that. That's what we're after. It is Wednesday. They're coming over Wednesday. My brother, thank you for the great memory there. They're coming over this Wednesday evening. So I'm going to pick them up from the airport. My brother, my sister-in-law, and my niece. And that will mean I probably will not be streaming next Friday. Next Friday, I probably will not be streaming And I won't be streaming on the Monday because we're going to Disneyland. So if you pay for all the hypnosis sessions, I can do that. Hey MZ, great to have you here. This is Ali in my private group. I'm going to stop this whole autopilot business for a while until I figure it out. But it's a good thing to test, right? That's funny. Oh, Mr. C, you might get a bit of hypnotic sounds of a cat in trance. Hey Angie, great to have you here, all the way in South Africa. Shelly is here as well, another superstar in my private group. So private we don't even let you know who they are until I actually say who they are. Whew. I know there's been some wind advisory notifications. Med is here, welcome, 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 welcome. So today we are doing a hypnosis session on resiliency. That's true, he did. I dropped him off last night. So we'll have a Sebastian Noyes free zone. Welcome back. Welcome back. I didn't even get the long message. Where did that? Maybe it didn't come through because it was too long. But welcome, Eddie. There we go, yeah. So, sometimes, very rarely, my hypnotic party trick would be to hypnotize someone to forget their name. That's what I've done before. That's more stage hypnosis, which I don't do professionally, but I've been trained in it. That's funny. Well, you're in the same group. You're just commenting on YouTube. But if you were to, then, like in the private Facebook group, the private one you're in. Good evening. Yeah, so it depends where you are in the world. So then I usually go I go live at 3 p.m. Pacific all the time, 5 p.m. Central all the time, 6 p.m. East Coast all the time, and 95, 98, 99% of the year, 11 p.m. in England. But because of the time changes happen twice per year, there's a bit of a gap. I think in the fall, in the autumn, it's about a week gap. But in the spring forward in time, there's 2 weeks. But after this weekend, England changes their time. It'll be back to the 11 p.m. in England, and then obviously depending where you are in the world, if you've done that. So yeah, it'll be this Sunday. This Sunday. So it's only 2 weeks, 3 weeks total if you count the fullback. I know. Yeah. I bet there's a lot of those in New York. The private after parties and private little drinking holes. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'll call it Sunday because at the stroke of midnight. Can you hypnotize someone to remember after like... I haven't worked with that specifically, but I always believe in possibilities, and you can use hypnosis to regain function physically. So I don't see why not. The brain's memory is very, very interesting. It's not necessarily just located in one area of the brain. So if the brain, part of the brain goes down, it can be, not always, but it can be intelligent enough to almost like reroute itself to a new place to access that information or that signal. So I would say yes, but it's not my specialized subject. It's not something that I've done a lot of research into. So, yeah, why not? Why not? Possibilities. What's realistic? Well, we define what is realistic. Has it been done before? Probably so. Just gotta look for the studies. That's what you gotta look for, the studies. I'm back on the autopilot of the scenes, because I miss them already. Even if it takes out your comment. Yeah, where is Sarah? I think since the time change. Maybe that was why. Oh, that's cool. I like it. Good scenes. Hey Angela, great to have you here. Welcome. Did I welcome you, Caroline, as well? I cannot remember. But welcome. Speaking of memory, I should remember. So we'll spend a couple more minutes chatting, because I'm looking at Mr. C. I want to make sure he's not getting into trouble while we go live. Sebastian is doing great. I had him for 3 or 4 days, and I just dropped him off last night. I took him to the vets so he could have his allergy shot, and then dropped him off on the way back. Did I get to meet with Kevin and the other guy? That'd be Grim. We were meant to be chatting on Saturday, but we've chatted the last few nights together. They're in different parts of the country. We speak on LAN. Grim had some technical issues last night, so I was not trying to solve it because I don't know how to solve the tech stuff. But I was there for moral support. Oh, did she? Well, that could be why. That could be why. That's a late job. This is different hours, which makes you then go to sleep at an earlier time. Yes. Resiliency is something we all need. Oh, is Mr. C settling? He's moved from one location to the other. So we'll just give it a few more minutes. It'll be a hypnosis session around 15 minutes long. And be sure to like and subscribe. He's wandering around again. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I have an idea. I have an idea. Will you bear with me for one moment? Will you? Well, that didn't work. I put his bed right there. Maybe he'll settle in a second. Let me catch up with the comments. Well, that's funny. Mr. Cuddles, so if you're new here, I got a cat. He's been a bit mischievous. I don't want to put him away anywhere. Can one be too resilient, which can be detrimental? No, I don't think so. As long as you have the other stuff. Like, it doesn't mean the absence of empathy, for example, or vulnerability. It just means to be resilient. So the thing that I always say is, and it comes from NLP, the person or the system with the most flexibility is able to control the situation ultimately. That's being adaptable, right? And being resilient is a level of being adaptable to weather the storm, to be able to go, even though I'm going through this stuff, I'm going to be okay, I'm going to be strong. Like, I've got the inner resources to be able to solve the problems. So I don't think you can be too resilient, as long as it's coupled up with vulnerability, being able to be gentle still. So, as an analogy, they say you can be the rock and you can also be the river, right? Sometimes you got to be the rock, which is kind of strong, but simultaneously in the same kind of river, you can be the river, which is the fluidity. So there's a level of, I don't want to look at that camera. There's a level of being strong, yet being able to be adaptable in situations too. And by the way, we got a Q&A coming up on Friday. So be sure to save up those questions. That's awesome. I might just have to do some cat hypnosis in a few moments. But that's great, Med. That's what we're after. Yeah, he's not usually camera shy. Great. Oops, I know. Yeah. Exactly. That's true. We match. That's funny too. Right, Mr. C. Time to relax. I got a secret trick. Bear with me. Let's see if that works. There he is. Hey Steve, great to have you here. How you doing? So that didn't work. But as a great hypnotist would be, I'm not saying I'm one, we just adapt. We're adjustable. We get resilient. Tried that. That was the first thing I did. Oh, he's now eating. So let's go for it, my friends. Let's be playful. Let's have fun. I like it when things happen because it makes us think outside the box. Well, how can I utilize that? I've worked in loud places, hypnotizing people. It doesn't matter with the right intention. So be cool, calm, and resourceful. That's how I like to think. But does anyone know what episode number we're going to be doing? Because I know. Oh, and by the way, we hit, I don't know if I'd let you know, but we hit 19,000 downloads. No, 19,000 subscribers even. 19,000 subscribers. Yes. You guys got such a great memory. Better than mine. I have to look it up every time. So yeah, we hit 18,000 subscribers. Did we hit 18? Did we? We hit 19,000. 19,000 subscribers. We're at 19,040 people who subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I think maybe we'll get that next month. We're growing by about 600 a month now, since being pretty consistent. Thank you so much. Wow, that would be a good background. Yes, 19K. So you knew better than me. I thought it was 18. I was getting confused. I don't even know where he's gone. Thank you, Rosella. It was crazy rain where I was as well. I could hear it throughout the night. It's beautiful. It has all been organic. I put some ads out for my main program, but they weren't that good. I need to work on my webinar, but everything I've done is organic. The 13 million downloads on the podcast, or 2 million views on the YouTube, the 19,000 subscribers. All been organic, which is pretty great. Okay, let's get into the episode and have fun. So, if you're new here, I do hypnosis on Wednesdays. Monday motivational. Friday is more chill out. It's going to be a Q&A this Friday. So, yeah, well, you guys are in the same-ish area. Well, definitely England, but I think pretty close-ish. There we go, look, see? I do have a good memory sometimes, don't I? Okie dokie. So, have you got your earphones on? Because we will be doing some moving of the mind. That's true, especially if you're buying subs. Because they're not real subs. They're not real people. They're not real. I've never paid for subscribers because it's detrimental to your channel, because they're not listening, they're not watching, because they're just bots, they're just fake accounts. So there's no point. Don't cheat the system. It doesn't work in the long run. But we're not doing ASMR, so no whispering from me. He's still running around, but I don't mind, and you won't mind with the right intention. So let's go for episode 807. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 807. Now, in today's episode, we're doing a hypnosis session all on becoming resilient. So you can feel safe, secure, and ultimately to go into any situation with the ability to deal with it. You see, in this day and age, there's so much uncertainty. There's a lot of self-doubt. There's a lot of expectations on us. And there's a lot of noise and turbulence in the world, right? When it comes to like the economy, when it comes to politically, when it comes to our career, when it comes to our family, sometimes we can feel a bit disjointed. Sometimes we feel like, oh my goodness, can I deal with this situation? Well, in my opinion, yes, you can. You have all the resources within you. It's just really about accessing those resources, finding and discovering the unwavering self-certainty and self-belief so you can feel safe, you can feel secure, and you can be resilient. This is being broadcasted on youtube.com/Joseph Clough. And on the pre-show, I just briefly said that the person with the most adaptability, the person with the most flexibility is able to go into any situation and survive and even thrive. So that adaptability is going to be really important for us if we want to be the person we want to be, no matter what the circumstance. And I also said, as an analogy, sometimes you need to be the rock, really kind of strong and sturdy and kind of grounded, you could say. But sometimes we want to be the river, right? Where we are flowing around, we're more fluid, and they both have their great elements, right? The rock and the river. And it's our ability to adapt from one to another by choice. Think about that. You're not controlled by circumstance. You're not controlled by the environment. I always like to say, rather being a product of life or a product of your environment, allow yourself to be the product of what you choose to create. Be the product that allows you to go, I'm ready to change. So with that, please go ahead and get your earphones ready. I'm going to be moving my voice around your mind, and make sure you're not operating any form of machinery, driving. This is your time to relax. This is your time to be able to get the resiliency, the self-certainty, the inner safety and security in a most wonderful way. So with that, let's get to it. Okay. When you're ready, get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Close your eyes and be here now. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Now, before we go into your transformation, declare how you would like to be more resilient. In other words, how do you want to feel? How do you want to think? How would you like to act and react in any situation? No matter the storm, where you're always calm, you see things as opportunities to grow. You see not a problem, but a challenge to overcome. So just consider that. And with your eyes closed now, relax. Give yourself this opportunity to learn as you relax, and relax as you learn. You see, as we drift and dream, soon, in a trance now, we can begin to become connected with your unconscious mind. To me, your best friend. You see, your unconscious mind, one of its primary behaviors, responsibilities, is to keep you safe. And if we can get the unconscious mind to allow you to feel safer, more resilient, more certain, secure, then surely it will jump at the chance of doing so. It just needs to know how. And as we go into trance, we'll do just that. So relax. Feel good as you relax. You may put your attention to the sound of my voice as it goes with you into trance. You may be aware of many sounds. You may be aware of how you're positioned. The position of your hands, your legs. And you may notice the differences between them. Maybe one part of your body is becoming more relaxed than the other. Maybe you may be surprised how quickly you can relax, how wonderfully you can deepen the comfort. Almost as if the more open-minded you are, the deeper you go. The more you desire to feel so resilient that you're excited in making it a reality, the deeper you can go into trance. That's it. You see, there's no rush to go into trance. Maybe it'll be 5 minutes. Maybe it'll be in 10 before you go into trance. Maybe it's before I spoke. But as you relax now, as you soften your mind and body, allowing more ease into your body, ease into the mind. You see, over the years, over the span of your life, you've been so relaxed so many times. Maybe as we drift off to sleep. Maybe when we've just been relaxing. You may even recall one of those times. Maybe you'll just allow it to happen naturally and effortlessly, as if a wave of comfort surrounds you. That wave of comfort softens you. You may even see it in your mind's eye. Maybe you can almost imagine the sounds of comfort flowing throughout you and around you. Maybe you'll just feel it in the fiber of your being. Maybe you'll just know. You see, however you relax into trance, it's all learning how to go into trance. So enjoy it. Allow your thoughts to drift and dream, as my voice will go with you, where you can choose to take on any of my suggestions that will keep you safer, more resilient, more secure than ever before, where maybe you'll have an awakening, insights, learnings, epiphanies that will show you the way of being so resilient. That's it. Whether we go into a deep trance, whether it's a light one, it doesn't really matter to me, because your intention is true. It is time to be resilient, secure, strong. And it still means you can be adaptable, even gentle and open. But you may even consider another you in your mind who will learn this new strategy of resiliency. And once again, you may see, hear, feel, or just trust your unconscious mind while you drift and dream, where this other you can start to receive the necessary resources that are needed to be resilient, as if you are allowing them to flow down to you, that other you, almost as if there was an infinite source of love, resiliency, safety, security, flowing all the way down to that you, filling you up with a deep self-certainty in your ability, your adaptability. Fill that you up with every resource that is needed to make this change. Send down the logic. Send down the lessons and learnings, the insights, the epiphanies. What does this you need to know now that if it had, fully and completely, would allow you to be so resilient, where you are so strong? Send down the beliefs, the mindsets, that you are capable, you're strong, you are more than good enough, for you are capable, you are strong, and you are more than good enough to be resilient. And I wonder, and it's a good thing to wonder, because it means you're learning. I wonder what new actions and reactions that you would develop. So in every situation, you are strong, you are resilient, you are powerful. You may even go in your mind's eye to many scenarios where you are spontaneously practicing over and over again with these new beliefs and resources, with these new ways of acting and reacting. Look how great you are. Look at how powerful you've become. You may even see the smile on your face. No matter the storm, you are secure. No matter the noise, you are absolutely grounded. So adaptable, so powerful. For you are resiliency as a way of being in this world. See how this you, or hear it, feel it, as that you goes through many scenarios exactly how you desire to be. You are strong, you are powerful. Where this you says to yourself, I've got this, I can do this, I am doing this, I am more than capable, for I am resilient. And as that you successfully achieves the completion of all those future events, in your mind's eye, notice how much safer you are having made that change. Where in the absence of anxiety, the absence of insecurity, you are able to go through every event, being fluid, being adaptable, being flexible, having the willpower, the grit, and the determination. And notice how much lighter you are, how that weight has been lifted off your shoulders, where that focus is more refined, because you can focus. You can enjoy the moment. No matter what the situation, you are adaptable. You are resilient. And while this you does that, you may imagine in your mind the most beautiful energy surrounding you, as if you are within this energy And this is your unconscious mind's moment to refine you, to absorb those lessons and learnings, to really enjoy the integration back into oneness and strength, integrating conflict back into the one, the wholeness. And while this energy protects you, surrounds you, you are bathed in being resilient. You absorb it all to the very nature of you. That's it. And you, the unconscious mind, at the back of the mind, can find those natural triggers, the automatic cues that makes this a reality with every lesson, to build the consistency to be you. That's it. Where every part of you begins to remember that you are strong, that you've got this. You're adaptable. You are resilient. And as your unconscious mind continues integrating these new learnings, you can feel good, because you are good. You are more than enough in being resilient right now. And then in a moment, I'm gonna count from 1 to 5. When on 5, you'll be at the right level of awareness, where you'll be out of trance, to the right energy level of choice. But no matter what, you are resilient. You're powerful. So 1, every muscle becomes more alert. At 2, you begin to awaken that bit more to the sound of my voice. At 3, you begin to stretch the physical body, breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And then at 4, you breathe it all in again, allowing yourself to feel more energized to the right level of your choice. And then you can go ahead from 4 to 5, come all the way back to now, all the way back. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this free hypnosis session on being resilient. And remember, you've got everything you need to be adaptable. You are resourceful. You have everything. It's about sometimes refining and accessing it so you can be the person that you desire to be. Now, of course, if you enjoyed this session, if you really got value from this, or in fact, if you've been enjoying any of my work of the 807 episodes, and if you haven't left a review yet, please go to josephclough.info/review, and that way you can help me help more people. By you leaving a review, it causes people to go, I'm going to download this app and I'm going to give it a go. And that means they can access all the free work on there. They don't have to pay for anything. They just listen to the free stuff. But together as a community, I think we can serve and help so many people. So go to josephclough.info/review if you would like to kind of partner with me on hopefully making the world a better place. That's my goal. That's what I really want to do to be able to achieve that level of success in raising us all up in our esteem and our ability to do what has to be done. And of course, if you wanted to, and this is for the right kind of person, and by right, I mean you experience the lack of self-belief, you experience the imposter syndrome, you don't feel good enough or worthy or deserving, you fear you may get found out, and you're ready to invest in yourself. And I do mean even in money, because you can apply it to go on my customized 8-week system, which is designed for your neurology, your unconscious mind. You got to go all in on it. I look for people who are resourceful, dedicated, and willing to do what is right. And if that is you, you can go to josephclough.info/talk, and then you go ahead and book a time to speak with one of the team, and then you fill out a application which prepares us for the call, and it'll be a one-to-one call. But on that call, we'll get clear on exactly what you want to let go of, exactly what you want to achieve, figure out what's getting in your way, and then come up with the best next steps to make it a reality through my system. Once again, there is an investment. You've got to be really ready and committed. You've got to realize what that return is going to give you, a lifetime of freedom. And that way we can support you. If you want to be plugged into the most wonderful community within my system, be supported by my team to be able to get the fully customized aspect, even like the custom hypnosis sessions, which may not be around for much longer due to the time, but go ahead to josephclough.info/talk to be able to book your call with us and see if we're a good fit. And we may invite you into the program. But with that, my friends, go ahead. Remember, you are resilient. It's the nature of your being. Your biology is here to be resilient. Sometimes we just got to undo some of the negative thinking and feeling and beliefs that we have. And this hypnosis session hopefully helps, so keep on listening to it if you feel like it has. So with that, I look forward to speaking to you on a future episode. Many thanks and goodbye. Okay, that was the live recording. Mr. Cuddles, my cat, immediately went to sit down and relax. He just wanted me to get started, I think. That's what it was. He just wanted me to get going. It's like, just hurry up. Don't ignore me. I'm making you get to the show. Awesome, Christy. So pleased that you enjoyed that one. Be sure to hit the like button, the thumbs up. So the key here, Joe, is to let go of those beliefs. That limiting belief which holds those together. It can be a bit of hard work. It's sometimes hard to do it by ourselves, but there's either, if you're ready to be invested, it could be my program, but it could be other people if you feel like you need that more one-to-one customization. But it's possible. I felt the exact same way, and many people do. So it is possible if you're ready to let it go. You've got this, my friend. Thank you, Caroline. I appreciate that. So pleased you enjoyed it. Thank you, Med. I like it. Very kind of you as well, Angela. Thank you. Yeah, if you can leave a review, it helps. Hit the like button. It helps. Like the thumbs up. All of that stuff. You can help more people. That, or you went as deep as you needed to go to do the transformation. That's what I like to think. So there's levels of trance from the waking state of trance, like right now as a form of a trance in some way, all the way down to the deepest state of, say, sleep. And I like to always think the person will go to the level of trance or the depth of trance which will be able to produce the most significant results. So maybe you just needed to go a little bit deeper than usual. But thank you for your thank yous. Send an email to support@josephclough.com. support@josephclough.com, and then we'll see if we can get you signed up. If you're ready, if everything's together. Thank you, Rosella. That's so kind of you. I appreciate you. You're so awesome. Well, you can always go back and re-listen as well. So pleased you enjoyed it. Thank you, Mina, saying that was so amazing, exactly what I needed to hear. I think growing up, moving around in the military made me hate sudden change, but at the same time, I crave it. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, sometimes our past can formulate those types of things and thoughts. I don't like change. I'm not a change person. In many ways, I like to change in my growth and update my systems and my programs and things. Trying to do this auto switching, for example, is what I like to do. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, he was like, just get on with it. Get on with it. Thank you, Steve. So pleased you found that inspirational. So we're back to the auto cameras again now. But every time the scene changes in now, the comment disappears. Yes, we always underestimate how powerful we are. Sometimes situations bring that out in us. That's why I like to think our greatest pains and our greatest traumas and our greatest issues can be our greatest awakenings. The contrasting experience will bring it out of us to go, wow, I need to change. Wow, I've made that change. Wow, look what I did because of that change. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. In the private group, the secret private group, it's Christine. How you doing? We're just almost finishing up. We just did the hypnosis session. You'll like this one, by the way, my friend. You will like this. So, if you need the audio copy earlier, just tag me in the private group and I'll get it out to you. Or you can listen to the video version. But if you personally want the audio one, I will get it out to you. I like to edit it as soon as I'm done streaming. But for those who listen to on the app and the podcast, this episode will be in audio form. I was waiting for that to happen. So pleased it cycled through to it. You'll get the... Let's see. When will you get it? Just so I don't want to make up mistakes. I don't want to make up mistakes. I was going to say make up lies. I'm never going to try to lie. I'm going to just try and be correct. So for everyone else, this episode will be out on April the 12th, okay? When it comes to the audio version on the podcast and the app. That is when it will be out. Any type of change? Any type of change? What if I gave you 95 cents worth of change? So you gave me $1 and I give you 95 cents. Does that overwhelm you? Does the changing of the clocks, did that overwhelm you? Did someone who changed their plans to see you overwhelm you? And the reason why I say that, I'm being jokingly here, but we got to be careful of our words, because the word any, always, and never are generalizations which can get in our way. Like some people say, I'm always anxious. Are you anxious watching a funny movie? I'm always late. Are you always late? Have you always been late? I've always been anxious. You came out of the womb anxious? So it is important to catch our own generalizations. The same thing with our distortions and our deletions. I mean, I could do a whole seminar on just that. But the reason why I wanted to bring that up is I want us to be from, oh my goodness, there's all of this, to actually it's only in these specific situations. So it could be, for example, the analogy I give is like when someone says, my whole day, everything about my day was terrible. And I go, what, your whole day? Well, no, not my whole day. Well, what specifically? Well, it was my work. My work was just terrible. Your whole working day was terrible? Well, not my whole working day. It was just when I was in that meeting. Okay, so it's just in your meeting. What specifically about the meeting? Well, it was my boss. So suddenly we've gone from my whole day was horrible to no, it's work. No, it was a meeting. No, it was actually really my boss. That makes sense? So it's important to capitalize. Is that even a new word? It's important to capitalize, lies it. Maybe that means to analyze it, absorb it, demystify it. But anyway, I digress. In the capitalization of the deletions and generalizations. What was I saying? It's important just to decipher them, because that means it will actually take us out of some of that overwhelm. But I'm pleased I got ya. Just so we know. I like when I see things like that. I want to bring it to our attention for everyone, because I work with words. I'm not good at writing them. Sometimes I'm not very good at saying them, like capitalize. But when I see them, I want to try to decipher them and go, what does that really mean? Because many people will have that. Many is a big generalization too, in a way, because maybe they don't. I only like to change if it was my choice. I can see that. Thank you, my friend. Keep his meow in the beginning. Yeah, there was a little bit one. We'll put it on the podcast, just see if people go, oh my goodness, is there a cat in my place? I don't even own a cat. Do you know, growing up, I might have told you this story. A bit like my scary story I told you, but it's not a scary story. But to remind you, I had a real small room, and the window was right there growing up, and my bed was there, and I was asleep right next to my window, and the cat was in the room. I was like, oh my goodness, but I don't own a cat. So somehow, well, not somehow, the window was pretty open because it was in the summer. A cat got into my room and awoken me from my slumber. I was like, I don't even have a cat. What's a cat doing in my room? And it was, so ground floor, first floor, or if you just go second floor, which is more like in England, you had to get up high. Words have power. They do. They have meaning, energy, everything. Yeah. Absolutely. Ah, you're more than welcome, yeah. That's I say I'm not well, I train people up to do what I do. So the reason why I do that is I'm trying to catch it myself, so I can go, I've caught something there. So that means when I'm teaching, I try to teach better, if that makes sense. There's a little overlay, look. That was automatic. Freehypnosis.app. Oh, even the review one popped up. Capitalize. My old job measured our change agility. Interesting. Change agility. Yeah. Yeah, because it is mental agility as well, right? That's funny. I was trying to think and remember a dyslexic joke. But it's, you know, like the vandalizing. Like you do a little kind of graffiti and it said something like, dyslexics rule KO. But it was maybe okay. There's more depth for that joke, but I totally forgot. But I cannot remember. I let myself use generalizing positive things. Yeah. Like, every day is going to get better. Every time I go in this situation, I wonder how many things can get better. I think that was the cat story. Yeah, that was an interesting experience. Better than the other experience, though. Crikey, mate. I'm more jumpy than a wallaby swimming with a saltwater croc. I can't really do an Australian accent. Australia, mate. Crikey, mate. I'm more than a wallaby swimming with a saltwater croc. So there we go, my friends. We did it. We did episode 807. 807. We hit 19,000 subscribers. How many likes did this video get so far? 19. We need more than 19. We need at least 20. Otherwise, we keep on the stream. We keep on the stream. Oh, we got 20. We can end the stream. We can end the stream now. Phew. MZ calls us to finish the stream. Thank you, MZ. You're usually the questioner to keep me talking. And why did it take so long to like the stream? That's true. Always quieter after Hypnosis Wednesday. We gotta have Hypnosis Wednesday after it, otherwise people have no idea what we're on about. Although it is still an inside joke. So, we hit the 20 likes. I wonder if we can get more. If we get 21, I'll stay for another... For every like, I'll stay for another 10 seconds. Or I'll probably just end the stream though, because my hair's going crazy. Thinking too much. That is impossible. Impossible. I will not ever sing on stream. I can promise you that. Not singing. Well, it's 20 now. We hit the 20. Oh yeah, sorry, about the Q&A. Yeah. I don't mind. We'll go for a good amount of time. Hypnotizing hypnotists can be tricky. Hypnotizing hypnotists can be tricky. Now think of that as a sentence. Hypnotizing hypnotists can be tricky. Hypnotizing hypnotists can be tricky. We call that a pun. Or a, I cannot remember. But what is it? Hypnotizing hypnotists are tricky. Hypnotizing a hypnotist is tricky. Or hypnotizing hypnotists, tricky. Because hypnotists hypnotize. So it's a dual sense of the meaning of the sentence. If you wanted to break it down. Hypnotizing hypnotists can be tricky. Are the hypnotists hypnotizing, or is it trying to hypnotize a hypnotist? There you go. It's a bit like saying the old men and women. Is it the old men and just women, or is it old men and old women? The old men and women, it could be anything, right? So, anyway, it's a multi-meaning sentence, exactly. Depending which way we say it. Not in my opinion. Because you gotta listen. If you close your eyes, you open your eyes and close your ears, then you won't hear them. Can you use hypnotic language to convey certain points? Yes. Like, I really don't want you to hit the like button now. I really don't think you're going to have that urge to really want to hit that thumbs up. Like, so I'm using embedded commands in my language to produce a narrative I'd like you to take on. But that's not hypnosis. That's just suggestibility. That is marketing. That's what advertisers do. So yes, people can be more susceptible to embedded commands linguistically wise. However, to hypnotize someone, it would have to be over a long period of time. Say, and we talked about this briefly, like cults, where they find vulnerable people, where you sell them an answer, and over time they buy into that movement to whatever the higher truth in that cult would be, and they start to give up more. But it's still not hypnosis. It's just, I'm getting cold. Ooh. It's still not hypnosis. It's just programming. But you cannot hypnotize really someone against their will without them knowing. There's this TV series where the bad guy hypnotizes people with body language to make everyone think he's a hero. I think that suggestibility, the words, the embedded commands, can do a lot. You can call it sleight of mouth at times. So you got sleight of hand, which magicians do, where you can do a sleight of mouth when it comes to conversations. Like con artists, right? Sometimes they can get people in such a state to make certain decisions. Yeah, the double bands, double meanings, the presuppositions. Because it's a good thing to wonder, isn't it? Have you ever heard me say that before? Does it? Is it a good thing to wonder? Does it really mean you're going deeper into trance? I don't think so. but it's a sentence which causes them to go on the inside and consider. Your voice is so calming and always bring me peace and comfort. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. It's very, very kind. So I got an itchy eye as I was reading that. I'd be careful of the negative phrases. I will not go to the gym because it's still... Like, people say, well, you shouldn't say that. Well, you can say it. But you just got to be conscious of it. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Wow, once we resolve that core issue, you won't need hypnosis. The whole idea is, I see it, and I've talked about this with affirmations really, and that is, imagine a wall and it has mold. You won't just paint over it because the mold will still be there. Think about that as what hypnosis can be, or what positive affirmations can be. You just don't want to do like just positive suggestions and have to have that as your crutch. What you do is you'd remove the mold first, and then you can happily paint over that wall. That's what we got to do with the unconscious mind. So as we let go of that root cause, yeah, you can use hypnosis to add different levels of paint if you want to change it, but it's not something you need. Once we've solved the root cause, hypnosis just can make us feel better, but it's not necessarily an absolute. It's a choice. I don't listen to hypnosis all the time. Do I listen to hypnosis? Yes, I do. But not daily. I don't even really, I mean, sometimes if I listen to my personalized ones, I do. Every so often. But I don't need it anymore. I've made that change at an unconscious level. So as a kid, I couldn't remember East and West was taught never eat shredded wheat, not intentional, but I have eaten shredded wheat. Don't know if that pro myself. So yeah. Lots of those little things, right? There you go. Joe, don't give me all your money. Don't give me all your money. So, thank you so much for being here. I do genuinely appreciate it. We got 22 likes on the YouTube now. So that means we're at an even number, which we can close off the show. So if we hit 23, please make sure you get to 24. So we'll definitely have to close it. If you're on youtube.com/Joseph Clough, you could go to 23 and then someone else goes to 24 and we'll go from there. So you're at 23 now. Need someone to get to 24. Just someone hit the like button or hit the unlike button. Let's have even numbers. I'm not OCD, by the way. But I do like 24 is my lucky number. Hit the like button. Let's get 24. 24. If not, we'll have to end the stream. And if we hit 24, we can end the stream. It is totally your choice. Up to you. If we get 24, we can end the stream. And if we don't, we'll just end the stream. It'll be perfect that way. The choice is yours, right? It's like speaking to a child. You can go to bed at 10 o'clock or 10:30. You get to choose. You get to choose. So what do you do here? Well, you can find the options of either 10 or 10:30, rather than saying you got to go to bed now. There is a like button, but I'm like YouTube, although I've got like 24,000 or so likes there, their algorithms are terrible. I guess YouTube ones aren't that good either. Thank you so much, Joe. That's very kind of you. That was not a hypnotic suggestion. That's so kind of you. Hopefully you're enjoying my work. I love going live streaming, being here chatting with you before the stream. Back in the old day, I'll just record the episode in 20-25 minutes, and now I get to be streaming for an hour and a half total. No, I said if we get 20, If we stay at 23, we'll end the stream, or if we get 24, we'll end the stream. It's entirely up to you. And then I'll just pretend that I'm here and place something in the background. I'll just play videos of mine, which I cannot find. No, that video's gone. I can't find any. Yeah, hand it over to Mr. C. He'll take over. He's actually just got up, so he's probably ready for me to close the stream. So thank you ever so much, people. You are so kind. I appreciate you. Thank you, Joe, for that super chat of $9.99. I appreciate that. It does help support the show, man. And I'm investing a ton of money into the app. Steve, you're still here. Get to bed. Get to bed. It's 11:34 p.m. Is it? Maybe. My timing's all messed up. Most welcome. Thank you ever so much. I used to say I have no money, then go do the week's shopping and spend $100. I need to say I didn't have a very good sense of budgeting. We learn a lot, right? 11:26. I was right. Perfect. Get to bed. Yes, see you Friday. It'll be a Q&A and bring any nice, cool questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. If not, I will say I don't know the answer. Where's the thumbs up? It is below the video. There's like a thumb up and a thumb down, a share. There's like two options there. Maybe a join button or a subscribe button. But hit the thumbs up. There's a little thumbs up like that. And you tap it. Yes, at this point it will be, right? But yeah, hit the thumbs up on the YouTube. There's a little thumbs up and a thumbs down. Hit the thumbs down if you hate me. If you don't like the show, just feel free to hit the thumbs down. If you kind of like it, maybe, I don't know why. I can't see my YouTube from here. I can see the back end of the YouTube. There's sometimes a little join button next to the subscribers. Like, thumb. Oh yeah, we got a thumbs up. We got 24. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, MZ. There we go. Thumbs up is on the left side of the screen. We hit 24 likes. We can definitely end the show now. My favorite number. If you listen to the replay, let's go beyond my favorite number, because we don't want to just stay at 24. No, you can hit the dislike. It just doesn't show up, which I think is annoying. Like, I want to see what the ratio of the likes and dislikes are. As a creator, I can go on the studio version of the YouTube and see how many dislikes I get. Thankfully, I don't get any, other than the one person who dislikes me. But other than that one person, and that's like on every 10 or so videos. On the live streams. I don't look at the other ones. But yeah, see you all soon. Many thanks and goodbye.